A spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Guys, we'll put total leather and we'll get started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Maryland's offense has the ball first today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Wants to throw. It's Washington. Got it set up on the outside. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And the Terrapins will hustle to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. On the run, it's Ray. Shakes off the defender. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. All right, guys, let's talk a little here. And what a challenge this is going to be for both teams, both with unblemished records, both sitting atop the conference, and both eager to square off against each other.
And what I think makes this one more fun is that it's not just the two top teams in the conference. These might be two of the better teams in the entire country. These two teams might make the college football playoff. Lots of football out ahead. This is a matchup. Regardless of whether you're a fan of these teams, the conference of college football you've been waiting to see.
And it's so nice that whoever wins this, you talk about putting yourself in a great position. You hand them a loss in the conference, move them down the standings, and you have the tiebreaker. A lot on the line today.
What a disappointment. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. So Ohio State's offense will take the field for the first time. He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Hauls it in. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll line up for a second down play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The toss sweep to the right. Shows him the stiff arm. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd down. To keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder.
Turning it on! And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They send the tight end in motion. They'll leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making them play.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
The offense changing the play. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Catch in the middle, it's Porter. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. first completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Sends it back in motion. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Finds his man. It's Rodgers. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain. The Buckeyes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He leaves it with his back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make a stop.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He'll pull it on the read. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward.
And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Washington. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting it 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line's going to have to play a lot better here.
And the Terrapins line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. This should be the last play of the quarter. Quarterback making checks. looking to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Hold and finds his man on the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the ground with the back. Stopped almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He lobs one high down the left side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Trying the left side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, the attempt is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
He might want another play. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lost the fire on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Grant. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Caught, close to the marker, it's Roberts. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it under 36. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. He hurls one deep down the left side. Hits him in stride at the 10. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here and make something happen on this side of the football.
The Terrapins heading quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Flips it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. That's caught. It's Graham. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Offense getting set for 1st down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. He's no stranger to the end zone. His 50th career touchdown grab.
Doesn't matter who's calling plays. Doesn't matter who the quarterback is. You throw this guy's direction if you want to win games. He is a difference maker. He's one of the best in the nation. 50 touchdown catches is incredible.
It's just incredible production and just sustained production consistently week in and week out in the lineup.
There he goes. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. And now on 2nd down for this offense. To the air, it's Washington. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. And this defense, this crowd, this atmosphere, it can rattle an offense in a hurry.
You can shake them up. When you can get to the quarterback and affect them, we all know they become very human. They start seeing things. And with this crowd, they can't hear anything. This place is going absolutely nuts. Nice job rushing the passer, igniting the crowd.
They kick it away on 4th down. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Buckeyes have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw for it. He's going for it all. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Looking for a deep man. Finds a spot in the middle. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. To the air on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They'll throw again after the incompletion.
This crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. And runs through another one. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Going to swing it on second down. That's caught. It's Meredith. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Looking to pass. It's Washington. Under fire. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this
interception, and things are going from bad to worse. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
He's going to take off. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. From the gun on third down. He'll pull it down. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Gets rid of it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. With the catch, it's Porter. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. Makes the catch. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on third and long. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And the holder will place it down on the left hash, a 47-yard try coming. He slides that just inside the right upright. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
That's going to wrap up the first half here. Now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. He'll start the third quarter with the run. Breaks into the open. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
The Buckeyes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking for a productive play on first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Finds his big tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Terrapins in a good spot here with second and short. The give on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Meredith. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the first down.
They'll try the run. And some room to work. Oh, he's got some space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Maryland!
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
31, Maryland, 7.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. That's caught. It's Graham. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
He'll take a shot. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. And he's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
That's reeled in. It's Smith. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Here comes the offense on second down. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's St. Clair. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Makes the grab on the right. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Makes the catch. It's Webb. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Grab behind the line. It's Webb. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw again. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. To the air, it's St. Clair. Going for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go?
Well, the defense is starting to figure it out, I think. It's taken him some time. This guy already has 2 touchdown catches. That time, though, they were in a better position in coverage to force the incompletion.
Got it in the middle. It's Smith. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Got the first down and more. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Washington. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field.
Yeah, I'll tell you that. We got one.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Ray. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Webb. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the 2nd half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Running back searching for a hole. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. And the Terrapins kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Motion from the back. Martin back to pass. Takes the easy one to the back. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged out of the air. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Trying to punch it in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. They want to throw it. Looking for the score. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. He said there would be days in games like this. Nothing seems to have gone right in the latest mishap. A touchdown taken away by the flag. Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the end zone. Right out trying to get it in. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. On the ground. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run, and you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
To the air, it's St. Clair. Steps away. He'll try to do it himself. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing.
He lofts one down the sideline. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
Well, they're not able to hook up there, but considering this guy already has 2 touchdown catches in this game, now the offensive coordinator is dialing up more passes his way. And you know the quarterback, he's got like a sonar on him. He's always aware of where he is, and I like the idea. I'm going to keep throwing this guy the football and see if he can get another touchdown.
Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. Moving away from pressure. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch.
I ain't finished playing this shit, bro. This shit over with, bro.
They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff. and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14, and they want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised. And